You've heard it 1,000 times. Just be more disciplined. Wake up at 5 a.m. Stick to the routine. Grind until it hurts. And maybe you tried. You set the alarm. You wrote the to-do list. You made a perfect schedule. But 3 days later, you're back on YouTube watching a video about why you're not disciplined. Let's just say it out loud. Discipline is overrated. And if you've been beating yourself up for not having enough of it, you're not the problem. The system is. Because most of what you think you need discipline for can actually be replaced by something smarter, something easier, something that actually works. Let's break it down. The myth of willpower. Discipline sounds sexy. It's the heroic narrative. Push through, power through, keep grinding. But here's what nobody tells you. Willpower is a limited resource. It runs out. And the people who seem the most disciplined, they're not stronger than you. They're just playing a different game. They design their lives so they don't have to use discipline all day long. They automate habits. They reduce friction. They focus on systems, not suffering. You don't need to be more disciplined. You need to stop relying on discipline to do everything. Discipline is for amateurs. Systems are for pros. This one hurts, but it's true. People who are constantly forcing themselves to just do it are usually beginners. They haven't figured out how to design their environment, routine, or workflow in a way that removes decision fatigue. Professionals, they don't wait until they feel like it. They don't hype themselves up. They just follow the system. It's boring, but it works. If brushing your teeth required discipline, your dentist would be rich. It doesn't, because it's just something you do every day without thinking. That's what real pros aim for with everything. Turn the important things into default behavior. The lie of motivation. You know what discipline is often paired with? Motivation. Just get motivated and then be disciplined. Right, that works great. For about 3 days, motivation is unreliable. Discipline is exhausting. But design is bulletproof. What does that mean? Remove distractions so focus becomes the default. Set up your workspace so starting is frictionless. Build routines so consistent that skipping feels weird. You don't need to hype yourself up. You just need to stop fighting yourself every day. That's not discipline. That's design. If it's hard to start, your system is broken. Look, doing hard things will always feel uncomfortable, but starting shouldn't be a war every single day. If you need 30 minutes of inner dialogue to get going, it's not a discipline issue. It's a setup issue. Your workspace isn't ready. Your steps aren't clear. Your brain is overloaded. The best way to build momentum isn't to get tougher. It's to make the first step so easy, your brain can't resist it. Don't say, I'll write for 2 hours. Say, I'll open my doc and type 1 sentence. Don't say, I'll go to the gym and destroy my workout. Say, I'll walk in, do 1 set, and leave if I want. And you won't leave, because starting is everything. Discipline fails where emotion takes over. Here's the thing about humans. We don't act logically. We act emotionally. You don't skip the task because you're lazy. You skip it because it feels boring, hard, pointless, or overwhelming. Discipline says, do it anyway. That's a losing battle. A better strategy, change the feeling, make it rewarding, gamify it, use dopamine wisely. Tie the task to something you enjoy. If you love listening to podcasts, only allow yourself to listen while walking. If you like visuals, make your goals visual. Track progress. If you're driven by progress, write down your wins daily. The less resistance your brain feels, the less discipline you need. Discipline doesn't fix broken goals. Here's something almost no one says. You might be working hard on the wrong thing, and no amount of discipline can save a goal that doesn't align with what you actually want. Are you struggling to stay consistent, or are you secretly not that invested in the outcome? We confuse laziness with misalignment. You're not broken. You're just bored, or doing it for the wrong reason, or chasing someone else's definition of success. When the why is wrong, the discipline will always collapse. So instead of forcing yourself to keep going, stop and ask, do I even care about this? If not, drop it. Redirect. Choose better. So what should you do instead? Here's the anti-discipline playbook. Built for people who are done pretending they're robots. 1. Make it easy to start, not easy to finish. Not easy to be perfect, just easy to start. That's the only part your brain resists. 2. Build systems, not streaks. Forget perfection. Forget never miss a day. Instead, make the default behavior something small, repeatable, and hard to skip. Streaks break, systems bounce back. 3. Use friction to your advantage. Want to stop doom scrolling? Log out, move the app. Set limits. Want to start writing? Keep the dock open. Clear your desk. Start with a prompt. Less resistance for the good habits, more resistance for the bad ones. 4. Attach emotion to action. Reward the habit. Celebrate the tiny win. Use pleasure to build repetition. Forget the grind. Reinforce what works. 5. Redesign. Don't push harder. Every time you fail, don't ask, "Why am I so weak?" Ask, "How could I make this easier next time?" That's how you win long term. Final thoughts. Discipline sounds noble, but it's not the holy grail. It works right for a while, until you're tired, stressed, burned out, and suddenly the whole routine collapses. What you need isn't more willpower, it's a better system, a better environment, a better understanding of your brain. The truth is this: the people who look the most disciplined, they don't force it, they design for it. So stop trying to out-tough your resistance. Start outsmarting it, because success isn't about suffering more than everyone else. It's about making progress feel effortless. That's not cheating, that's mastery. And if you're ready to ditch the grind and build smarter habits, hit that subscribe button. We do it the lazy smart way around here.